Terrific Tuesday. Let's go have a beautiful day together.
This is as good a day as any to start the rebuilding of life. The roads that lay open are many when the old one's gone under the knife. And I can feel the sun on my skin, as any to see the horizon in the far. Excuses were 2 for a penny, but they've all gone out the window of this car. And when I feel the wind on my face, all that ever was is a rage. Today and not tomorrow, there's no time to borrow. Today, well, something's gotta give. Today is a good day. Today,
Good day today.
there's no time to borrow. Today, well, something's gotta give. Today is a good day to
You know what? It's a beautiful day, people. Fun dance pants, waggle butt.
So you're in a hurry.
Get those snoring dogs up, Boogie.
We're all friends around you, just join the fun. 'Cause if you're in a hurry, you're missing the point. Should enjoy the fruits of life instead of chasing coins. Because
It's a beautiful day. Hello, Cat Moss. Cammy's just Annie. Hi.
so now let's play.
Got the hands here. Rick, Osmond. Oh, hello, everybody.
Forget the rush, you're in and find a good spot. Sit down and join us as we sing a good song. Keep back, relax, and just follow along.
Rosalind, you should recognize the picture I have up. You were with me when I took it. It's a beautiful day. Yes, it is. Good morning, Rochelle. Hello, everybody. Oh, my goodness. What a great morning family we have in here. Let's go into our hearts. Let's go do the heart brain and get our cells woke up and tell them to work. Get to work repairing, rejuvenating, refreshing us. Good morning, Tabby. All right, so the heart brain, we touch our heart center. Slow down the breathing. And then add in love, add in compassion. Think of that warm moment where you just felt your heart was so full that you had to share that moment. And let's do this in silence for another minute, and then everybody share what your I am story is on this terrific Tuesday. Such beautiful energy. I am honored to be here with you. And I want to do something different with the I ams this morning. Give me a word that starts with the first letter of your first name. I am Teri, and I am terrific. Let's hear your I ams that goes with your name today. And Rosalind, yes, absolutely. You were with me when I took this picture that's behind me. And what a beautiful day that was. So let's hear your I ams while I pull the Kuan Yin card. Good morning, Isabel. Hi, Deirdre. Thank you for being here. All right, so Jennifer's playing. Jennifer says, I am joyful. I love that. So give me an I am. Give me the word that starts with the first letter of your first name. And let's see what we got this morning. Morning, Kathleen Caputo. So glad Mama Hotto Bear is here with us. And Blue Jean says, I am the legacy of every life that touched me in the light. Beautiful. Rochelle, I am renewed. Oh, I love that one for you, the R word. Catherine Kovacs, I am happy and here. Pat Moss, I am Patricia and I am peace. I love that. Deirdre, I am delightful. Yes, yes. Tabby, I am Tabby and I am true. I am trustworthy. Rosalind, good vibes. I am Rosalind and I am rested and thankful for the time change. Kathleen Caputo, I am kind. Blue Jean, joy, joy, joy. You are joy, 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 always. Catherine Kovacs, I am kind. Isabel, I am beautiful, light, and I am worthy. I am inspiration and inspired. Oh my gosh. Wasn't that fun? I love to make things fun. If it's not fun, why are we doing it? I had a friend that I lost several years ago. He left his physical body anyway. I didn't really lose him. He's still with me. But he would text me every day, and that's what I miss. This is the part when someone leaves their physical body, we don't communicate with them the same way we used to. And he would text me every day. And he always, always, without fail, somewhere in the conversation, he would say, Teri, life should be fun. We should be out there running on that beach and playing on the playground. And I so agree with that. And I pass that message on to every one of you. Life should be fun. We should be doing those things that bring joy into our hearts every day. This is Terrific Tuesday. Let's make it that way. Let's enjoy something that lifts us up, something that we can't help but smile about. We just have to put that smile on our face. And when we start thinking of a word that describes us using the first initial of our first name, our brain goes out on assignment. It goes out and searches for that word. And look at what you all came up with. I love this. I love making things so much fun that we all benefit from it. At the end, I am centered. Awesome. Rick Morrow, I am radiating love to all. Marietta, I am marvelous, Marietta, manifesting many miracles. Oh, you go, girl. Look at all those M's. I love it. Catherine Kovacs, I am a knockout. Yes, you are. Oh, Catherine, it was so good to see you yesterday on our Angel Wings show. Just beautiful energy surrounding you always. Kathy Hand, I am caring. Linda Lemieux, good morning, friends, and good morning to you, Linda. Julie Kiss, hi, Julie. So for those of you that came in late, oh my goodness, I see our favorite number of people on. We have 22. Good morning and happy terrific Tuesday. We're having a fun game with the I ams this morning. So give me a word, those of you that came in late, fill in the blank, I am blank, and start it with the first letter of your first name. What a beautiful, fun game we did. So Oksana is here and says, good morning. I am original. I am oceanic. I am omnipotent. I am omniscient. I am open-minded. I am optimistic. I am outstanding. I love that you used all those O words, Oksana. How beautiful. What a great I am. Julie Kiss, I am smart, loving, and kind. There you go. Beautiful. Good morning, Stacy. Oh, what a great morning. We could just stop right now and be way lifted up there on that high vibration, right? But we're not going to. We are going to continue. And I pulled us a Kuan Yin card. I have no idea what it says. But since we're having fun, I think we are still going to have fun with Kuan Yin. Call of the Dancing Crane. The dancing crane moves through the waters in the muddy marsh with elegance and grace. Sometimes the waters of our emotional life become stagnant and will benefit from the healing movement, grace, and beauty of the dancing crane. The call of the dancing crane is a reminder that sound can be healing too. Explore movement, sound, and beauty to help you heal and release old emotions and become radiant and free. Exactly. Get up and dance, get up and move, get up and listen to the music. Why do you think I play the music every morning for us? It helps us to at least move some of our body if we're sitting, or if you're willing, stand up and dance and move with it. The dogs do it. When I was with Blue Jean in Vermont, those dogs knew when that music started, their whole bodies moved and they danced around and they just loved the energy. Just move, get the movement going. Stacy and I were just talking about that a few minutes ago. How we had planned on doing all of this walking and moving, and I still think we can, Stacy. We still got time to do that. I'm only going to be here a couple more days, so let's do some movement. I was thinking we have the 1111 portal coming up in 2 days. Let's do something with movement for the 1111 portal. Let's make it fun and exciting and interesting, because that 1111 portal is so powerful. It really does do a number if you're not ready for it. So get ready, get yourself ready. Let's do something with movement on the 1111 portal. We'll do it at 11 o'clock in the morning if that works for everyone. And let's do this. What else we got? Julie Kiss. I am a Jew. Own it, girl. Whatever your ancestry is, I think that's beautiful. Linda, I am languishing in love, Linda. Awesome. Oh my gosh, my Tony is here. Good morning, Tony Hidalgo. We pray for you and your husband every day, Tony. I'm so glad that you popped into the morning show this morning. Stacy says, I am silly. Yes, yes, yes. And Blue Jean says, that you are, Stacy. What else we got? Deirdre, I am damned to love, love for love's sake. Deirdre, I love your I ams. I love your awesomeness. You are just so, so dear to my heart. You bless me always with your presence. Okay, Oksana says, I just discovered music by Oshana, Ave Maria, Into Your Arms, Soul Merge. It is heavenly. I'll have to check that out. Kathleen says, I am so happy and grateful. Terrific news. Alba told me one of the serious side effects of her paralysis has resolved. She asked me to let you know that she is so thankful from the bottom of her heart for all of your prayers. She asks that you continue and focus on the L4 of her spine, as that is the location of her paralysis. Oh, Kathy Caputo, you brought me to tears this morning, but they are tears of joy. I thrill when somebody tells me an answer to prayer. I'm just so I thought I was lifted up high already, but now I can't even stay in my chair. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful answer to prayer. I know that Blue Jean has her in the Reiki grid. She gets Reiki every day, and so much love from everybody here in the family that comes together on the morning Cuppa. Thank you for sharing that good news with us. Thank you for letting us know. Miracles happen every day. Every day when we open our eyes, that's a miracle. But then just watch for the evidence of the miracles that are there in our lives. I'm so grateful to you, Kathy. Thank you for coming on. Alba is a Reiki master. Yes, I remembered that. Thank you for coming on and for sharing that love and that light with us. Prachetta. Hello, hello, my darling Prachetta. Prachetta says, I am happy and healing. And Jean, Blue Jean says, I am a sofa for a sleepy, gruff puppy. Baby Gruff just does not know that she's as big as she is. She thinks she is a little tiny lap dog, and I love it. I love the love that Gruff gives out because it's so unconditional and so beautiful and happy. It's happy love. Oh, Deirdre, you're so amazing, honey. You just don't even know how beautiful and how amazing you are. And yes, Blue Jean, please let everybody that's sending Reiki to her know, and know that now we can focus on that L4 area of the spine to bring further healing to her. And Catherine says, my cat is here sleeping next to me on the couch. Beautiful. Okay. So, terrific Tuesday, isn't it? Hasn't it already been a terrific Tuesday? Have you been lifted up already by this show, by your family that you came in here to say hello to? You just thought you were coming in to say hello to everybody. And look at what we did. We raised the vibration with joy, with laughter, and with just hearing great news, and also knowing that each person here is here on purpose. You were meant to be here. There are no accidents. There's no coincidences. You were meant here to be here today to hear wonderful things about yourself and wonderful things about each other. That makes it terrific. And Stacy says, like Tony the Tiger would say, it's great. It sure is. Conchetta Ward, hello and good morning to you. Thank you for being here with us. So, what is going to make your day even more terrific? What can you do? What is one thing you can think of that you can do today to bring more joy to your heart? We've already had a great start. We have already sat together and laughed and smiled and cried, some of us, at the joyful news. So what's another thing you can do to make it more terrific? I'm going to have a second cup of coffee in my morning Cuppa cup. And if you don't have your morning Cuppa cup yet, I encourage you to get one. There's something that's different about drinking from this cup, because every time I look at this cup, I think about all of you. And it is terrific to think about the love that's poured into this morning cuppa. It is a morning Cuppa JoY. So, and this is my cup. I made it my own with just a permanent marker. I identified my cup because as I travel around, some of you do have this cup in your cupboards. And I always want to have my special cup with all the love that's poured into it from all of you everywhere I go. So, what's going to make your day even more terrific? Mine is having that second cup of coffee in my morning Cuppa cup. So, what else do we have? Rochelle says, since Teri added my niece to the prayer list, Elena was nominated for a full scholarship to the University of Virginia. Keep them coming. Keep those miracles coming, those answered prayers. Let's just really be lifted up by knowing that what we do makes a difference. When I read those names every morning, it's not just to come on and read names, people. It's not just to feel time. Reading those names makes a difference, because we're lifting up real people with real problems or issues or celebrations. So feel that when we go into our morning prayer time. Know that every name is seen and heard and acknowledged by God. Know that there's no one that's left out from the prayers. Thank you all for sharing the answered prayers. Thank you for everything that you do for each other. Because I know when one person is hurting, I see what happens. It's like we are lion cubs, and the whole group is the mama, and we gather around that cub and we love it into whatever needs to be renewed, refreshed, rejuvenated, repaired. So if you have a hurt, if there's something going on with you, bring it here. Like our Sunday song says, come to the water. This is the water. This is where you get renewed and refreshed and surrounded by love. So thank you, Rochelle, for sharing answered prayer. And thank you, Mama Hado Bear, for that wonderful news that you gave us. Hey, what else we got going on? I love this. Let's keep on this high vibration. So what's going to make your day even more terrific than it is right now? What can you do today to lift the vibration of yourself and of others? Okay, Tabby should be getting my home health provider today. Beautiful. That'll lift your vibration. Prachetta, love to listen to some good music. Yes, yes. If nothing else, just sing and hum or chant. I love chanting Om. That's my favorite chant. And I love listening to Guru Ma. If you are not familiar with that version of Om, just go to YouTube and look up Guru Ma. It's all one word, and Om, O-M, and you will be blessed. You will be lifted really high if you do that, because that chanting of Om is the most powerful one that I have found, and I've listened to a lot of people chanting it. So what else we got? Blue Jean says, aside from sharing Alba's news, taking joggaroos to the lake. Now, Jean, I love you, but isn't it like 30 degrees up there? I hope those doggies are going to stay out of the cold water, but knowing you, you'll probably be right in there with them. I hope you have a blast taking them to the lake and take pictures. I want to see. I miss you so much. Catherine says she's going to dance to some music. And Deirdre says, what I do most of my time is stay happy with comedies and heartwarming stories of love and compassion. You know, have fun. Oh, Deirdre, absolutely. What else we got? Blue Jean says, woohoo to Rochelle with the power of prayer, right? Answered prayer. There's nothing more beautiful. Good morning, Joanne Castillo. Thank you for being here. And Jennifer says, we turned our clocks back an hour. Yeah, we did. And now we have Prachetta coming in with us in the mornings, and our Rosalind also. Okay. Tabby says, and dance like no one is watching. It doesn't matter, right? It's all about you lifting your vibration. Because when we can lift our own vibration and have that terrific day, others benefit from that. Because what we do, what we think, what we say, what we feel goes into the collective soup in the whole planet. So if our vibration is high, it's raising that vibration. If we're wallowing down in the low vibration, guess what? It lowers the collective vibration. So sing and dance and play and laugh more than anything. Get your laughter on. And Stacy says, my Josh is coming to see us. Yay, I get to see Stacy's son. Awesome. And Oksana says, I'm going to use keywords today every hour. I am feeling really joyful today. Today is a really wonderful day. I really like my cup of coffee. I am really enjoying this morning hour with Teri. I am delighted by a beautiful blue sky in my window. I really enjoy telling silly jokes to my son. I am thankful for this P family. Oh, I love that. How about we all do that? Every hour, set a reminder or let the clock remind you to have an uplifting thought, to say something fun, to do something fun. Most of all, to get some laughter going, get a smile on your face. If you're going outside of your home, out into the world, make sure that you look at people as you're out and about. Look them in the eye and say hello and smile. Even if you don't feel like smiling, watch what happens. When you smile at somebody else, watch what happens. And if they're not able to smile back at you, that's okay. You shared your smile, and yours may be the only smile that they see that day. It may be what they need to keep going, to keep moving forward, to keep thinking that, hey, there are positive things in the world. There are positive people. They might pass that smile along. They may be having the worst day of their life, but they'll remember that somebody smiled at them. Somebody was in a good enough mood to look at them and say hello and smile. I have a friend that she did that as a teenager. She smiled at a fellow classmate and said hello and good morning. And years later, he shared with her that he was on the brink of taking his own life. He had already decided nobody was seeing him, nobody cared. The world was a horrible, hostile place. And her smile and her warmth that morning made a difference. And he's still alive years later to tell her about it. So you never know what space people are in. You never know what they're going through and how much they need just that word, just a word of hello. Just maybe somebody needs to hear, how are you? You know, sometimes we say that so automatically. I encourage you when you say those words, you know, sometimes we just say, hi, how are you? And go on our way. If you're going to say those words to somebody, listen, because they may just be open enough to tell you how they are. They may tell you, you know, I'm not doing so good today. And then you can hold that in your heart and pray for them and send your loving, beautiful, open energy into their heart for them to be doing a lot better than what they are, to lift them up higher. It's Terrific Tuesday. Let's make it that way. We create the world the way we want it to be. So why not make it uplifting and beautiful and loving? And wow, we got a lot of comments. We have a lot of comments. Catherine says it's cold outside. Well, at least to me. Well, to me too, Kathy. I do not like cold weather. Isabel is going to stay in gratitude as much as she can. I love that, Isabel. Joanne Castillo says, for me, it's feeling the energy of the ascended masters. Yes, yes. And Blue Jean says, the energies have moved for me into Sagittarius. Fun, fun, fun. After such big energies over the last month, woo. Yeah, no, I agree. And Tabby says, to quote Leanne Rhymes, I hope you dance. Absolutely. One of my favorite songs. And Deirdre says, so when do we get to see our Oksana? I don't know how to spell her name, please. Oksana joins us on YouTube, Deirdre, and I'm hoping to meet up with her when I get into South Florida. So maybe we'll get a picture of us. Or even better yet, maybe we'll get her on here on the morning show. Okay, Pat Moss says, purposely planning positive perfection, painting Olivia a jar for Christmas. A big thank you for the handyman who built my new desk. Beautiful. Ah, and yes, Blue Jean says, guessing Oksana, inquiring minds want to know. And Blue Jean is spelling it Oxanna. So let us know if that's correct, Oksana. And Tabby says, thank you. I love you all and namaste, y'all. Thank you, Tabby. We're getting ready to go into our prayer time. So if you have prayers, please put them in the comments. And Oksana spells her name Oksana. I love that name. I love different names. And when I see one that sounds that beautiful, thank you for sharing that is your name and how we spell it. Okay, what else we got? Leo. Hi, sweet Leo. I love to smile at people, but when I smile at people at the gym or in my neighborhood, they think I'm flirting and start to get away too friendly of you know what I mean. Leo, you have such a beautiful smile. And one thing that I know about Leo is he lifts the vibration every day on TikTok, and he makes a video. TikTok is very short videos. They're like a minute long. And he always comes in and gives words of inspiration and gives his smile and just shares love, light, and joy on his videos. So that's one way. If you don't do it out in person, just record yourself smiling or laughing and just saying what we say every day on here. Thank you. I love you. What else? And Rick says, Leo, you're beautiful inside and out. Yes, you are. And Oksana says, I have to step out of my comfort zone to be on a morning show, but I'm sure it is going to be fun. It is. And nothing to be fretting about because we just talk. And it's just a lifting of the vibration when we get together and talk with all the P's. Our Huddle Bear Kathy says, sometimes people ask, what is my life purpose? Thinking they have to do something big or be an artist, musician, etc. But sometimes we have fulfilled our purpose by doing what you just said, giving someone a smile that they needed. Yeah. And there's no accidents or coincidences. So if we come across somebody and we're led to smile at them and say hello, or even to ask how they're doing, we are supposed to be there in that moment doing that. That's a purpose. Our purpose is to shine light out into the world. Jafar, hello and good morning to you. Thank you for joining the Morning Cuppa. I love this group that's here this morning. Y'all are such beautiful energy. Annie says, I do have a praise report. My sister found me a house to rent for me and my sons. Thank you all for the continued prayers. Grayson is having some better days at school also. This is a terrific Tuesday. We're getting so many reports of answered prayers this morning. Wow, that lifts me up. That really helps me to want to do more. I want to do more. I pray for you all every morning on here. We all do. And then at night, before I close my eyes to go to sleep, I say another prayer over everyone that's on the list and just send love. Because Kuan Yin says, love is the energy that heals. And she also says to dance, right? the call of the dancing crane. Let's be like cranes today and just get into that rhythm as we walk and as we go through the day. Get into the rhythm of love. Leo says prayers for Eric Turner today, who had a heart attack a couple of days ago. He is in recovery at the hospital. So let me grab my prayer book, Leo. I want to make sure that he's on there. And I don't think we have his name on here yet. So let me just write it. Okay, and Blue Jean says, I am so happy. Tears of joy. Beautiful. And Tammy Fisk says, yay for all the answered prayers today. I agree, Tammy. I agree. And we're going to have more. I know this. We're going to have more answered prayers. Rosalind says, holding space for Enlightened World Network's Mira Rubin to lift her spirits after the loss of her Maggie. Yes, Ruth told me yesterday that Mira's sweet bird Maggie passed. And I know how hard it was for her. What was it, like 2 months ago when Maggie flew out the window and was misplaced? And now she has gone from her life in the physical form. So I'm going to put Mira Rubin in our prayer list. And thank you for bringing that to our attention, Rosalind. Okay, so any other prayer requests that we're adding to the list? Oksana says, I was led to a clear quartz with a rainbow inside. A rainbow, for me, is a symbol of hope, happiness, and prosperity. Now I have my own rainbow with me at all times. Yay. Yes, yes, I love rainbows myself. Linda Lemieux says, it is a great day to have a great day. It sure is. Prachetta says, special prayers for my dearest, beautiful fairy Teri, ma'am. Love you so much, ma'am, and waiting for you to come to India. I am starting my application for the visa, and I'm hearing February will be the travel time for me to come be with you, Prachetta. So I am so ready for that. I'm just thrilled, beyond thrilled, that India has opened up so that I can travel in there. Blue Jean says, Teri, Gizmo just jumped into my lap and meowed at you with love. Well, love back to you, Gizmo. I miss you, my sweet boy. And I'll see you again. I'll be back up in New Jersey, in Vermont. Where did I get New Jersey from? I'll be in Vermont next year as we hold a retreat there next October. And Prachetta says, I am dancing. Me too, Prachetta. All right, I'm going to grab the prayer shawl. If you all didn't hear the story, when I was at Casadega last week, I was given a prayer shawl to use, and it's been prayed over. It has beautiful energy infused into it. If you don't know what a prayer shawl is, it's handmade. The person or persons that made the shawl poured love and prayers into every stitch of making the prayer shawl. So I just want to have this as I read the names and know that it's not just my love that's coming out with these prayers, it's all of yours and all of the people that made this, that gave it away, and that hold us up every day. All right, so the prayer list, we have Prachetta, Prachir, Navriti, my sister Billy, and her husband Tim, and they laid Richard to rest yesterday, which is Tim's brother. So please keep remembering all of the Hawkins family in that loss that they just had. My sister Sheila and her sons, which are the sons of Richard, Gary, James, Loretta, Joanne Hill, Joanne Castillo, and her daughter. Erica Hoppy, Deirdre and Danya, her daughter. Suzanne and her family, especially her daughters Jillian and Jackie. Denise Choka, Marietta and Ed. Leo Harley and his family. Leo's friends Lakshmi and DJ Blaze. Rick Morrow and Josie. Meg and Jim Lorio. Auntie Jean Lorio. Catherine Kovacs and her family and her beautiful fur babies. Jean Paul, Mary Jane, who we heard is improving, Pam and Gordy, Rosalind, Sally and Tony, Christina and Christina's family, Kathy Hand and her family, Pat Moss and her grandchildren, Olivia and Tom, Becky LaFave, Charlie and his family, and Charlie's back. His travel went well, and thank you all for travel prayers for Charlie. Hope and Zena across the big pond. And I know there's a lot going on there with their internet. She's not able to get on to be with us, but she does listen to the show. So Hope, we love you and Zena so much. Andrea Gregg, Annie Seven, and your son Grayson, and Regina and Adam. Cassandra and Destiny, Gail Zimmerman and her husband Nick, and Nick's getting ready to go through surgery for cancer, so please lift him high. Jennifer Langren and her husband Micah, her brothers Chuck and Ken, Oksana, Amber and her mom and Jenna, Isabel Reese and her daughters, Lenita, Inez and Teresa, Linda Lemieux and her husband Dick, Blue Jean Wolinski and her husband Dave, and all of her fur kids, Karen Palmer and her family, her dad Frankie, her husband and her daughter, Grace Isis and her father Edwin, our beautiful Mama Hato Bear, Kathy Caputo, and healing physically for her eye, Grace's friend Raymond. And let's lift Grace up for some guidance and some miracles to come into her life with work and with blessings of abundance for our Grace Isis. Rebecca and Phil, Tina Carzo, Tammy Fifth's sister Tracy, Luz Orsini, Jebby, Jim, Ryan, Andrea's friend Catherine, Eric, John, Tatiana, Brookie. I hope to see you, Brookie, if you're down here already in Florida. I really want to see you. The Girardi family, Jeanette and Ernie Dawson, Hope's father, Winston G. Campbell, Sean, Angel and her husband, Derek, who's going through cancer and not doing real well. So let's please surround Derek with love. Lily in Norway and her daughter, Stina, Stacy's mom, Olive, Kathy's friend, Catherine, and baby Wyatt and baby Haven, Rue, recovering from COVID, Darren Walker, Arthur Thompson, Elena, Tabby, Bill, Auntie Jean's husband, Ron, Tammy Fisk's friend, Kelly, Jasmine, and her daughters, Anya and Myra. And if we could have a report on them, I know they had high fevers and they really needed a lot of help physically. So Prachetta, if you know anything, or Jasmine, if you're watching, please give us an update on Anya and Myra. And Kathy's friend Alba, which we have heard good news about today. And let's ask for concentrated, focused energy going into that L4 spine. Mary Lou Burdick and her husband. Kathy Hand's friends, Patty and Sonia. Kim Blood and her sister Chris. Kathy's co-workers, Deirdre's sister and brother-in-law, Steph and Bob, and her friends Joni and Adriel, Edwin with COVID, Corinne, Tiago, Tony, who is with us today, and her husband, Tam in Utah, Vicky in Florida going through surgery, Ken, who is paralyzed, Dottie and Don, which are Kathy's cousins, Ruth Anderson and her family, Stephen, who lost his son, Tammy Fisk, our beautiful Tammy and her daughter, Michelle, Bo and Candy Hand, my nieces and nephews in Kentucky, Brittany Kiss, Crystal Nobles, Dean, two boys, Gabriel and Jacob, and the dog Brody, Herb, Rochelle's mom Rose, Bob Rice, Soma and Yatin, Julian Osborne with migraines, the Deerfield Valley in Vermont, going through some hard times right now and facing the winter coming with some really lack there in their community with food and supplies. Sharon Rhea, Josie's dad, Chris, Karen and her family, which is Christina's friend, Eric Turner, and Mira Rubin. And if you want to add any to that, then please let me know. And Sherry, my beautiful Sherry Leighton Gatewood is with us this morning. And Sherry says the shawl is beautiful. Yes, I picked the color and I wanted the blue for the throat chakra because as we lift up those prayers and as I read them out every morning, I want them to be heard, every one of them, to go out with wonderful throat chakra energy and compassion and love. And Leo says, feeling called to add my friend Nick's mom who passed away last weekend. I never met her and I don't know her name, but praying for a peaceful transition. Thank you, Leo. Grace Isis says, thank you for the inclusion I receive and filled with gratitude. Thank you, love, light, and heart laughter. Oh, Grace Isis, you are so loved. And Sherry says, prayers up for all. Well, let's do that. Let's send our prayers up with all of these names, all of these beautiful, beautiful people. Every name represents a person or an animal. I know I say that, but please feel it. Feel that each name that was mentioned is somebody that's loved enough for you to put them on a prayer list. And let's all send that love to them. Let's all lift them high. And let's include every person that's gathered here today. I am just full, my heart is so full of gratitude for all of you coming in today, for this beautiful family that's gathered together to love each other. So go into your heart with your breath. Just breathe it right into that heart space. That's where you connect in with your higher self. That's where you know, without a doubt, you know that you are a spirit being living here on this planet, in this human body, and your purpose is to bring in the love and light. So let's do that over all these prayer requests. Each and every one, we lift up to God. We lift up for healing in whatever that looks like for their best and highest good. And we lift up each person gathered here. May you feel that love in your heart. May you know that you are smiled on, that we really care about you. We care about how you're doing. We care about how you're feeling. We care about your vibration. And if you need that helping hand to raise your vibration, we're here to help you do that. Now breathe in again into your heart. Pull in that love coming from the divine. And breathe out that love over every person gathered here, every person who's holding a loved one in their heart to receive a blessing. Now breathe it in again. Give yourself a hug. Give yourself a hug. Know that that hug is coming from every one of us. It's coming from Source, the Creator. It's coming from Divine Mother. It's coming from the angels. Now breathe in again. And when you exhale, do it with a smile. Do it with love. Send it out into your community where you live. Let it expand out into your state, into your country, into the waterways, nature. Let it expand down into the heart of Mother Earth. As you feel your own heartbeat, let it get in sync with Mother Earth's heartbeat. This is the heart healing that we do every morning. Every day, we connect in with that energy in Mother Earth. And we send love. We send healing to any parts of our planet that are hurting. Anywhere where there's disturbances or trauma, send love. And now breathe that energy back up from Mother Earth. Feel yourself becoming more centered, more balanced. Definitely more loved. And now let's share that with each other on the count of 3, 2, 1. Thank you. I love you. I love you with every bit of my heart. Thank you for being here. For those of you that are new today, we welcome you with open arms. We're here every morning at this time. Every day we share love. Every day we lift each other up and we pray for each other and we just love you. Please come back and we'll do it all over again tomorrow morning. We're going to play our song to get us out of here. Blue Jean is saying, remember to ground today. The grid will be up shortly. And Lulu just came in to hear us. Prayers from the traumatized Lulu Kitty. May she find peace. She will. And Grace Isis has kindly wished to include my sisters Jean and Cynthia for healing and guidance, Helena and Edwina for guidance, nephew and nephews, 3 puppies, 10 cows, gratitude, gratitude, gratitude. Indeed, Grace Isis, they are going onto the list and into the grid. And Pat Moss, prayers for me, for my new home, prayers for a sign it will happen. Yes, yes. And thank you, Isabel, prayers for all of us and for our prayers to be answered. Prayers for earth, peace, and healing in all galaxies and love and healing everywhere in the world. Absolutely. Let's get our song going and let's get out of here and have that beautiful day. I love you all so much. Thank you for being here.
So you're in a hurry? Well, you better calm down. We're all friends around you, just join the fun. 'Cause if you're in a hurry, you're missing the point. You should enjoy the fruits of life instead of chasing coins.
Play. We have that fun today. Make sure that every hour you're thinking about fun.
Forget the rush, you're in and find a good spot. Sit down and join us as we sing a good song. Keep back, relax, and just follow along. Oh, we got plenty of time. Taking it easy won't cost you a dime. Throw an
looking at your beautiful words. Thank you all so much for your love. Thank you for loving each other.
It's a beautiful day.
Oh, thank you, Oksana. Can't wait to meet you. Namaste, y'all. I will see you later. Bye, everybody.